Okay, so once you have your survey sent out and you have it, at least 20 people have responded, you have to figure out what to do with your survey and what do you do with that data. So we're going to look at each one. It's really similar, just how to get the data, and then we'll talk about what to do with it. While we're in SurveyMonkey, we're going to go to our surveys. You could choose whatever survey you would like, and what we want to do is look at the analysis of the data. So we'll click on this Analyze Little Pie Chart. Now, it doesn't actually do any analysis for you, but it tells you how many people would fall into each category and how many people fell into each category of my rating scale. Now, it does not do any analysis for me, it just does this. Now, unfortunately, we cannot just export this to an Excel sheet unless we're willing to pay for that feature. And since I'm not willing to pay for that feature, and your survey's only 3 questions long, and we're not talking about hundreds of questions here, I am going to manually enter this into Excel. So I would do how many pets do you have, and I would do all my choices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, more than 5, and I would just put in how many people said each one. And I'm going to make numbers up because I did not actually publish this survey and give it out. So let's say these were my responses, and I just typed them over from SurveyMonkey. So I just took a second and I typed them over. And then from here, we can go ahead and make a graph. And you want to be sure to remember how you did either your pie charts or your bar charts. The choice is up to you. We're going to just highlight our column and insert whatever we like, either a pie chart or a column chart. Now, if you want to do a pie chart, that's great. Just be sure you get some labels on it by doing some a little bit of work with getting your labels in there. And we want to look at, oh, that's not what I want. Select data, that's it. I want to click on my labels and I want to turn those into how many pets do I have by giving it an actual row for the categories. And for the categories, I'm going to say the categories are right here. Okay. And then I probably want to add a title. And I'm going to do that in the Layout tab, in the Design tab of the Chart Tools. There's a couple common layouts. It's your choice. And I'll add that one and do pet ownership. But you do have to manually put the data in yourself. You may also do a bar chart, and you're welcome to go back and review the bar chart from week number 1. Now, if you're doing Zoomerang, if you've chosen to do Zoomerang, the options are also very, very similar. Let's get my Zoomerang back up here. Once I've given the survey, I can click on the survey. And I can click on the tab up here that says Analyze Results. And it's going to give me something very similar. And you are going to want to just put this in to your Excel sheet, and you're going to want to put it in by hand so that you just don't have to pay to do that service for you. It's only 3 questions long, guys. It won't be that hard to do. So that's what you're going to do with your surveys. You're going to provide a copy of the questions you asked. You're going to provide one graph per each question. You're going to explain the graphs in words. What do they show? I might, state that the one graph shows that the majority of my respondents had more than 5 pets. And so what does it show? And then you want to be sure to explain, why is this applicable in the business world? Well, mine might not be applicable for anybody but a veterinarian, and this might be very good to know, because if I was a vet, I'd want to go into an area where people had a lot of pets. I don't want to put my office where people have very few animals. I want to put it where I'm going to get some traffic. So you want to be sure to explain, why is this survey important for the business world? So hopefully that helps you out with the second part of your project, and will help you as you move through creating and giving your very own survey.